Thank you for stopping to watch my video. I want to teach this to as many U.S. business owners, franchisees, owners, entrepreneurs, 1099 income earners, and also investors how they can save as much money with all the Spendthrift Trust. The Spendthrift Trust is legal in the IRS Tax Code 643B. So let's start off with 3 simple questions. Do you want to leave a legacy for future generations? Question number 2. Do you want to save taxes year after year, generation after generation? And question number 3, do you want to know the secret of the rich? If you answered yes to all 3 questions, you're in the right location. Like I said, the Spendthrift Trust is legal in the IRS Tax Code 643B. And to give you a bit of history, it comes from England way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. The famous king who chopped off his wives' heads. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England. Our current tax code went into effect February of 1913, and it was only supposed to be around for a few years. It's now 111 years later, and it's still going strong, and the only thing it's done is gotten bigger and bigger. Super rich families in 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, the Kennedys, made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. My personal story, in 2019, I was working full-time as a Medicare broker, and I wholesaled 7 properties nationwide and paid off $184,000 in debt. I was a rock star in my real estate group. I had $50,000 sitting aside to pay for my capital gains. What I didn't count on was my personal tax bracket went from 22% to 24%. If you're not aware of this, the more money you make, the more money you pay. There's 7 tax brackets from 10% to 37%, depending on your tax bracket, that you have to pay. And I don't care if you are, you could be saving thousands of dollars in taxes. So let's get into this. The business trust is for U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, and 1099 income earners. They will save at least 90%, again, 90% on their federal income taxes, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. It's a beautiful thing. Personally, in 2022 and 2023, I saved 92% on my federal income taxes, and I did not pay any North Carolina state income taxes. Yes, I filed a 1041 tax return, but I only had to pay 8%. Now, I have a free class out there on the Great Discovery. If you go out to www.sallygimmin.com, that's my first name and my last name, you will get a 23-minute presentation. You'll get 3 articles from Forbes magazine, 2 pages of case law, and showing that if you're making at least $80,000 a year gross and you file single, there's 4 ways to file. Single, head of household, married jointly, married separately, how much money you'll be saving every year with the Spendthrift Trust. This is your money to pay off your mortgage, buy a new car, take your family on vacation, give to a charity, or to save for retirement. That's the business trust. The beneficial trust is for all investors. I don't care what kind of investing you're doing. You will save the following 5 taxes. Short-term and long-term capital gains. My story about my short-term capital gains? My first house I put into the trust was an auction house I bought for $20,000 and went to auction for over $64,000. Woohoo! I made $44,000 on that house. I also saved $10,358 on that first property. I haven't stopped since. Long-term capital gains are when you sell a business, sell an investment property, or a baseball card. I talked to a gentleman who's selling his Medicare business for $132,000. At 15%, we're going to save him $48,000, and at 20%, we're going to save him $64,000. That's a lot of money. He's 66 years old. That's for his retirement. Interest income taxes. If you're a passive investor, a forex investor, maybe you're in mutual funds, maybe you're doing subject to real estate, BRRRR strategy. I personally have notes, creative financing, or seller financing. You'll save that year after year. Dividend income taxes. If you're in the stock market, a day trader, doing options trading, binary options trading, futures trading, or commodities, you'll be saving taxes. Rental income taxes. Yes, you can take depreciation. Yes, you can do cost averaging, but you will also, I haven't gone over the 4 ways you'll save. But so if you have short-term rentals like Airbnb, vacation rentals, 5 doors, 10 doors, 20 doors, multifamily, commercial property, maybe you're doing arbitrage. And the fifth tax you'll save is royalty income taxes. Now, the 4 ways you'll save: federal and state income taxes. Well, property taxes, you don't save that. You'll also keep your information private. Your LLC, S Corp, C Corp, that's statutory law. Your information is not private. 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, anybody can go online to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission's website and research LLCs. 40% of all LLCs get sued every single year. Yikes, 40%. With the Spendthrift Trust, all your information is kept private. Nobody knows how much you have, where you have it, or what you do with it. Third way it's going to save you: talking about lawsuits. All lawsuits become frivolous and go away. So if the renter's dog gets out and bites the mailman cannot come after the owner of the house or the apartment. They can only go after the renter. And fourth way you'll save is if you have this Benson Financial Spendthrift Trust, you will not have to do the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act from the Treasury Department. Please, if you don't have the trust, do the paperwork. If you're an LLC doing business as or corporation and you don't do the paperwork, you could be fined $10,000 and/or 2 years in jail. Yikes! So again, I'm asking anyone who wants more information, please go out to my free class. It's my name, www.sallygimmon.com, and find out more information, and then set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. The Spendthrift Trust is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. And if you're making at least $80,000, or if you're doing a fix and flip or a wholesale deal and making $50,000 on that, at 20% tax rate, you'll save $11,000. At 24% tax rate, you'll save $12,000. Start saving money just like the rich do. Take care.